Hello everyone, this is Ajit from Catalyst class. So now we are going to discuss about the sequences in series. This is the part 2. So in part 1 we have covered already the arithmetic series. So in this video I am going to discuss about the geometric series. So geometric series, a sequence is the geometry if each term can be obtained from the previous one by multiplying by some non-zero constant. So here we need to just understand how this geometric progression series we can make it. Here is this the 2, 10, 50, 250 and up to so on. Okay. So how to find out this is the geometric series or arithmetic series or harmonic series? Okay. So what we can do it, we can find out 10 by 2, what is the value? 50 by 10, previous numbers we will divide, 250 by previous number we will divide. So 10 by 2, what is the value? 50 by 10, what is the value? And 250 by 50, what is the value? Every time we are getting the 5. So that means the difference, okay, whenever the next number is coming in the some format, okay, some of the like some logic is build to get the next number. So that means what is the logic? Every previous number if you multiply 5 we will get the new number. Okay, so here in the definition it's written, so geometric each term can be obtained from the previous one by multiplying by the some non-zero constant. So we are multiplying 5 and that is non-zero, and that 5 is nothing but the common difference, that we say the common ratio here. Common difference we say in the arithmetic progression, common ratio we say in the geometric progression. So that is nothing but the un plus 1 by un. Okay, so here we will talk about the common ratio. So common ratio we find out the next number divided by previous number, that is called the common ratio, and that represented with the r. The next example we can see it, 2 minus 10, 50 minus 250. So how we can find out the common ratio? So I mean to say value of r. So what we can do it to find the value of r? The second term, this is the first term, this is second term. So second term divide by minus 10 divide by 2. What is minus 5? Now the next, what is third term? 50 by second term. Third term by second term. Third term is 50. By second term is minus 10. So again minus 5. So in this case our common ratio is minus 5. So now we will talk about the geometric mean. Okay. What is the geometric mean? If I say if A, B, C are consecutive term of the geometric sequence, what we can say like B by A equal to C by B. How this B by A equal to C by B? Because we know that the common ratio R, we can find out the second term by first term. This is value of R, that will be the B by A, equal to third term by second term. Because third term by second term is also give the value of common ratio R. So here we can find out B square equal to AC, and then B equal to underscore plus minus underscore AC, where AC is the geometric mean of A and C. Underscore AC is the geometric mean of A and C. Now we'll see that the general term formula for the geometric mean. So if I say U is the first term, okay, and R is the common ratio, so what will be the U2? U2 will be the first term, U1 into common ratio R will be the second term, that is second term. If I say U2, so U2 will be U1 into R, U3 equal to U1 into R square, because we have to just the second term multiplied by R, that will get the third term. So U3 will be U1 into R square. Similarly, U4 equal to U1 into R cube, and so on. So how you can find the general term un? If I say un, find out the un, that means if I say u2, I am getting the u1 into r1, u3 u1 into r square. So whatever this term 3 u3 is there, the power is I am seeing the minus 1. So here 3 third term, that means r to the power 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, u4, if I say u4, okay, what I am getting u4, I am getting the 4 minus 1 equal to 3. So u1 r to the power 3. So similar way un, if I want to find what is the un term, then u1 into r to the power n minus 1, right? So this is the general term for getting the nth term of the geometric progression series. So for a geometric sequence, for the first term un and common ratio is r, the general term or nth term is the un equal to un r to the power n minus 1. Now here is some exercise. So I will take one exercise. Find the sixth term in each of the following geometric progression series. How to find out the sixth term? So we know that un is the sixth term equal to, okay, u1 into r to the power 6 minus 1, right? That will be the sixth term. So what we can say in this case, u6 sixth term equal to u1. What is the u1? u1 is the first term, so 3. u1 is 3. For our case, u1 is 3. And what is the common ratio? Ratio that we say r equal to the second term by first term, 6 by 3 equal to 2. Or we can say that third term by second term, third term is 12 by second term 6, that is also 2. So 2 is the common ratio. So r is, just put the value of r, okay, into this formula. So now we can find out here 3 to 2 the power 6 minus 1, 5. So this is our sixth term of this geometric progression series. So we have few more example here. So I will request all of you to pause this video and solve all the question. And please let me know if you have any concern. So now we will talk about the arithmetic series. So what is the arithmetic series? That nothing but any series that is following the rule of arithmetic sequence. Okay. So arithmetic series is the sum of the term of the arithmetic sequence. Like 21, 23, 25, 27, 49 is the finite arithmetic sequence, because this is the fixed number of term is there in this. So that is called the finite arithmetic sequence that we have seen in the previous video. Now we will see it like 21, 23, 25, 27 and up to 49 is the corresponding arithmetic series. Now how to find out the sum of the n arithmetic series? Okay, because if you have the 2 or 3 or 4 terms in a series, we can, in a arithmetic sequence, we can sum it easily. But if we have the n number of term in the arithmetic series, how to do this? So for this we have to derive the common, or we have to derive the general formula. So now we are going to discuss about that. If the first term is u1 and common difference is d, then our term will be u1, next term will be u1 plus d, next term will be u1 plus 2d, next term will be u1 plus 3d. Because every next term is just addition of the common difference. Okay. So what we can say, sum Sn equal, what will be the value? un plus d, un plus 2d, un plus 2 minus un minus 2d, and un minus d, and un. That is the n. Now what is the sum again? Okay, and just just reverse them and just sum that, okay, both the equation, and we can find out the value of na, Sn is n by 2 un plus u1 plus un. So first term plus last term, n by 2 into first term plus last term. So what is the un? Un is u1 plus n minus 1 to 2 d, because un is nth term, and nth term we know that the nth term is first term plus n minus 1 into d. So what is the general term here? We got it. The sum of the nth term in arithmetic sequence is n by 2 un plus un, u1 plus un, or we can say it n by 2 2un n minus 1 into d. Both are the same, just this is the expand, this formula is expand from here. Okay, so here is some exercise on the basis of this arithmetic series. We need to find out the sum of the arithmetic series. So please try to solve all the problems, and if you are getting any problem, any difficulties, please write me. Similar like arithmetic series, we will talk about the geometric series. So how to find out the sum of the geometric series value. Okay, so here you have few example like 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 8 16 and up to this is a finite geometric series sequence, because this is the fixed number, fixed term is there in this sequence. So we can write like 1 plus 2 plus 3 and 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 and up to this. We need to sum it. Okay, and that's sometime we can sum it if the number is less, term is less in this sequence, but if term is more, then it will be very difficult. So for this we need to just use the formula. So what is the formula for sum of nth term is u1 in bracket r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1. Okay, so now we will see it, okay, how to prove this one. Sn, how is Sn came. Okay, so here is the Sn equal to, we knew that as u1 first term plus u1 into r, u1 into common ratio is the second term, u1 into common ratio this term into again common ratio, so u1 r1 is r square, u1 r cube, and similar way we will get it u1 r to the power n minus 1. Just multiply r with Sn, okay, both the side, we will get this equation. Okay, now we just subtract this and you can find out Sn equal to, okay, u1 r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1, where u1 is the first term, okay, r is the common ratio, and n is the nth term, right? In case of r equal to 1, we have the sequence in which all the terms are same. So here we have mentioned r should not be equal to 1, because if you make the r equal to 1, what will be happen? Okay, so here we have Sn equal to u1 r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1. Now we will see, if I make r equal to 1, what will happen? Just put value of r equal to 1, u1 1 to the power n minus 1 by 1 minus 1. Okay, and that's not defined because 0 will come, so that's why we make it r should not be equal to 1. So here we will see that in the geometric series, sum is u1 1 minus r to the power n by 1 minus r, where r is less than 1. Okay, and if r is greater than 1, then this formula will be Sn equal to u1 r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1 when r is greater than 1, right? So it's a totally depend on the mod of r is greater than 1, so totally depend on the r, that's this formula will get changed. Now we'll see that if the infinite geometric series is there, okay, how to find out the sum. So for this we have the formula here, in this we will see that sum is u1 by 1 minus r. So u1 by 1 minus r, okay, and that will give the sum of the infinite geometric progression series. So thank you very much. Please like our page Catalyst class, and if you have any query, please put in the comment. Thank you very much.